Dominic and his friends were having so much fun at a youth camp and accidentally hit a girl on the phone. They did not apologize. Of course, it's youth camp. Everybody is reckless, falling in love, doing their thing. Then one day, Maya witnessed a murder. And after witnessing the murder, she quickly went to the scene and it was Dominic. Dominic was the one that hit a girl some few weeks back, and without saying or without apologizing. At this point, Maya said, "You are that guy who hit me and didn't apologize, and because of you, I lost contact with my mother. Okay, I've seen that you killed somebody. What are you going to do? What are you going to do?" Dominic was confused and said, "Will you keep quiet? Let me think." Maya said, "Look, the consequences of killing somebody is grave. You're going to go to jail forever. I can help you cover it. Look, we are all in this youth camp and accidents happen. I know it's accident, but it is still murder. You kill somebody. Let me help you cover it. I'm not going to say a word. But obviously you pay me some amount of money." Dominic said, "Okay, I know you are rich and I can give you the money you want. So how much do you want?" Maya quickly said, "I want 5 million naira." "Okay, I can get you that. Will you help me cover it?" Quickly, Dominic and Maya cover up that person's body, a friend's body. That friend was Jenny. Jenny was the girlfriend to Dominic in the youth camp. And they were arguing and the accident happened. She fell, hit her head on the floor and died. And that was what Maya witnessed. But of course, murder is murder. Dominic, in the fear of all of this, promised to give Maya some amounts of money to cover up this great sin. After covering it up, they ended everything and dispersed. Years later, this singular act has been taunting Dominic. Anytime Dominic is in the office, he always remembers and shivers and gets scared. One thing about him, he wants to confess other things. He said, "No, this is going to jeopardize my image and my father's image." He keeps quiet all the time. All these years, Maya has been looking for a job and hasn't been getting any FL. One day, she sent her CV to this company, and coincidentally, she met Dominic. And voila, she thought, "Whoa, I have something on this guy, and I can use that to my advantage." That was a singular act she took. So, the next day, she came on again after she was being rejected at the office and said she wants to meet Dominic. She met Dominic and quickly went into game mode and said, "Look, I helped you cover out this murder years ago. I want you to do me one last favor. I want you to employ me in this office." Dominic said, "But you are not qualified. You are below qualification to what is being required here." Quickly, Maya said, "Okay, I'm not qualified, really? You want the whole world to know what you did? You still know that Purple family are still looking for her body, right? And I can just quickly go there right now and tell them what happened." The threat was just too much. Dominic said, "Okay, I will see what I can do." Maya said, "This is not a time to see what you can do. You are employing me in this company now, or else I go to the press." Dominic said, "Don't worry, you know I don't owe the company. The company still belongs to my dad." Maya said, "Well, it's still yours, right?" Dominic promised to give her a job. 2 days later, Maya hasn't received a call. She came to the office again and said, "Since you are being stubborn, let me quickly go to your father's office and tell him whatever happened at youth camp." Quickly, Dominic made a call and yes, Maya was employed in the office. After being employed, Maya went back home. She was so happy that she has gotten a job finally. And she'll be able to pay her mother's hospital bill. She was so happy and was talking to her sister Jane. Well, she continued to confess and said she's going to do everything to be one of the popular and people in the country and also got married to Dominic because that is her only source of person to get married to wealth. At this point, Jane was like, this is not the right thing. If you are blackmailing, fine, but to go into this extent is not right. Maya said, look, Jane, this is not the time for your advice. We need this, we need to get ourselves out of poverty. Then, all this thought process, after working in the office for close to just 2 weeks, Maya told Dominic, I want you to marry me. I want to be part of the Dominic empire. No, you don't love your girlfriend. Your girlfriend has been stubborn. I mean, you know what happened in the youth camp, right? So at this point, I want you to end whatever you have with your current girlfriend and marry me. Dominic could not understand that. Look, you wanted a job, I give you a job. You wanted money, I give you money. If you want a house, I can also if you want a car, I can give you. But to marry you, no. I can't do that. I'm already in a relationship. I have a fiancé, you know that. Maya said, well, that is your business. At this point, you have to marry me. I want to be part of the Dominic empire. I want to own a percentage. Or else, I was depressed. Dominic could not take it anymore. The threats were just becoming too much. Dominic said, I'll think about it. Maya went home and said, look, it seems Dominic is being stubborn. After informing him about the marriage proposal, 2 months in, Dominic hasn't made attempt of ending things with his fiancée. Then, surprisingly, Maya came to Dominic's house and introduced herself as the new officer in their office. And Dominic's father was shocked because this is a new person he hasn't met yet. Quickly, Dominic made up some stories and said, yeah, I know her, she is good. We were all in the same youth camp. And yes, she's qualified. Dominic's father was confused. He said, okay, if you say so, I trust your judgment. They ate at the dinner table and quickly Maya said, your son has been eyeing me for some time now and I think he might be interested in me. The father was confused and said, wait, what? But Dominic has a girlfriend already. What is she talking about? Dominic quickly said, yeah, I know. I used to have this friendship with her. Maybe I understand what she meant, but I'll tell you everything about it later. After all, the father left the table and quickly Maya said, look, if you're not going to do what I asked you to do, the next time I come to this house, I am bringing very good evidences of what happened. And I'm sure you don't want that, right? The threats were becoming too much. Tommy said, look, Maya, I can't take all the threats. I asked you if you want a car, a house, extra money, you want your salary to increase, say it and I'll give you. But to marry you, no. Maya said, girl, I don't want you to be giving me cramps. I want to be part of the empire. That is what I want. Dominic said, okay, I'll do that. After leaving, quickly, Dominic called the fiancé and ended everything. The news already spreading the office that Dominic has ended his relationship. That is when Maya said, oh, that's good. I think you are listening. Now, you have to tell the whole world that you are dating me now. That is what I want. Dominic said, I just broke off with my fiancé. It's not even up to a week. And you want me to date you? That is not possible. Maya said, look, there is no time. I want you to do that now. At this point, Dominic could not take it anymore. He was becoming depressed. He didn't talk to anybody in the house. The father was worried. The father was asking, Dominic, are you okay? What's the problem? You seem very far away every time you are home. Is everything okay? At this point, Dominic could not say a word. The maid was worried. All this while, Maya was talking to the sister, was happy that she is going to change everything in their family and everybody will be okay. She will come back. Jane will come back to her. Everybody will be fine in the family once again. All this time, Jane was saying, you don't need to do this. Things have already happened and passed and gone. What you are doing is destroying people's life. Maya said, you don't know what I'm saying. You don't know what you're saying, and I'm going to prove to you wrong that yes, I am on the right path. Jenny continued to say, look, sis, you don't need to do this. At this point, while all this was going on, Dominic was writing a letter. After writing the letter, he made a video of himself confessing of what happened years ago at the youth camp. After making the video of himself, he posted it online and took poison to kill himself. Immediately, the father rushed from wherever he was to come to the house to his rescue, but it was too late. He was rushed to the hospital. While this was going on, the police tracked Maya at her house and arrested her. Before they could arrest her, she was not able to open the door quickly. She was talking to her sister, and the sister was saying, I told you the path you were going through was not good. I told you, I warned you, this is not the path to go. You see now, you're going to end up like me. Maya said, no, I'm not going to end up like you. You know what? I'm not going to end up like you because I was on the right path. I am on the right path. Dominic is just too foolish to kill himself. He could have just married me and we'll still have a good family together. And I'll be part of the empire. And of course, Mom will be good and everybody will be fine. Maya was talking, Jane was talking, exchanging words as she was anyway. Maya said, you know what? I have a backup plan. Quickly, she brought up a gun and said, look, I'm not going down like that. I'm not allowing them to arrest me. I did nothing wrong. Before the police could open the door, Maya shot herself. When the police entered, they realized she was alone. She wasn't talking to somebody. They knew she was talking to somebody, but they didn't find anybody. Then quickly, they had a throwback where Jane was dead. So all this while Maya was having a mental breakdown, she was talking to herself, thinking she was talking to her sister. All because she was not having money to take care of her sister. Her sister died in the hospital. The mom who she was fighting all this battle for is still in the village. At the end, Jane and Maya died. Dominic surprisingly survived the poison he took. The police were able to revive him, and after making the confession, Dominic's family donated some amount of money to the family because it was on record that Dominic did not plan to kill the girlfriend in youth camp. They were arguing, she fell, and died. It was an accidental death that happened to his girlfriend. Then the fiancé came in and understood. Dominic made some public donations and appeals to the public to forgive him for covering up such a sin. And for the burial of Maya, people know it was a mental breakdown. Some amount of money were also donated to Maya's family. Thanks for watching this recap. This channel brings you the best Nollywood movies. We save you time and money. Don't forget to subscribe and like our videos for more movie recap.